Good day everyone, I'm Dr. Ravi Gowda. In this video we're going to be talking about chickenpox. Should you be receiving the vaccination? Chickenpox is highly infectious and very common in the UK. It is usually a mild illness in children, and so much so that some parents even go to the extent of having chickenpox parties so that their child can catch the disease and become immune. Here in the UK, our government feel it's not cost effective for everyone to receive the vaccination. So they're the main arguments for not offering the routine vaccination. But there is another side to the story. Before we discuss that, let me tell you more about the infection itself. How is chickenpox spread? As I said before, it's highly contagious. If you were to be in a room with someone who has chickenpox, then there is a 90% chance of you actually catching the disease. The infection is spread through tiny droplets in the air or direct contact with the chickenpox rash itself. So what are the signs and symptoms? The infection usually starts with a fever, a runny nose, and you will feel generally unwell. The rash starts after this, and it's mainly on the face and the body, somewhat sparing the arms and legs. The rash itself consists of vesicles, which are fluid-filled blisters on your skin. You will usually get better if you take paracetamol and drink plenty of fluids to keep you hydrated. Interestingly, you will be contagious for 2 days before the rash starts and until the rash heals and scabs over. Okay, so it might be a straightforward illness, but it's not always simple as that, because some people will develop serious complications such as pneumonia, meningitis and sepsis, which is also known as blood poisoning. This is serious and life-threatening. Although these complications are rare, about 4,000 people are admitted to hospital every year in the UK. Each of these admissions cost £1,700 per admission, and at an annual cost of £6.78 million. Every year about 20 people also die needlessly from chickenpox. Those deaths are entirely avoidable because there is a safe and very effective vaccine available in the UK. But this is only available on the National Health Service to high-risk groups at the moment. So who are these groups? Well, the vaccine is offered to all healthcare workers, and remember, this includes hospital porters, the catering staff, GP reception staff, ambulance men, and for that matter, anyone who deals with patients on a regular basis. Anyone who's living with an individual with a weakened immune system would also be entitled to the chickenpox vaccination on the NHS. Examples of this would include parents of a child with leukemia, or the child of a parent undergoing chemotherapy. Okay, let's come back to that counter argument for why you might want to receive the chickenpox vaccination even if you're reasonably healthy. Although the UK government might not feel this is cost effective, they are actually looking at the population as a whole. We, however, would see this problem as individuals and parents. We'll have our own perspective. Here are a number of reasons why you might want to be vaccinated. It would avoid hospital admissions as well as serious complications of chickenpox such as pneumonia, meningitis and the life-threatening sepsis already mentioned. If your child catches chickenpox, then you may need to take time off work, perhaps 1 or 2 weeks, and this could lead to a loss of income, particularly if you're self-employed. You may be forced to cancel a pre-booked and very expensive holiday. If you're more than 16 years of age, then the severe complications of chickenpox are more likely to occur. Severe disease is also much more commonly seen in pregnancy, unborn babies and newborns. In later life, you may develop a weakened immune system because of cancer or chemotherapy, or if you're on steroids. If you've never been vaccinated, then you might be vulnerable. Are there any smokers out there? If you do, or if you have pre-existing lung disease such as asthma, you are at risk of severe pneumonia. And those with eczema can have nasty skin infections with chickenpox. At Travelklinix, we're happy to vaccinate anyone as long as they do not have a pre-existing medical conditions which might prevent you from receiving the vaccination. If you're not sure but would like to discuss this further, we would be very happy to go through the potential benefits of vaccination. Please call us on 02476 016519 or alternatively email us at info@travelklinix.com. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.